Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Doc Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, and we're wide open. Thanks for joining us. Our next guest is an entrepreneur who's helping other entrepreneurs get their start in the business space through an organization called the Experts Tribe. Please welcome to the show, Lorene Cowan. Lorene, welcome.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee. I appreciate being here with you today. Thank you.
Now, the Experts Tribe, tell us about it. Where did it come from? How did you get the idea to start it or get involved? Tell us a little bit about it.
So honestly, I think so many people in our lives, we know tons of people that have either lost a loved one, but we also know people that have lost their jobs and have really seen some extremely hard times. So during the pandemic, I witnessed so many close friends and family lose their jobs, and they were just trying to figure out, well, what's next? And they may have had savings and some may not have had savings. And they're just trying to figure out, how do I reboot? How do I start over again? I've been in a job for the last 10 years, 5 years, whatever the case may be. And it was a struggle. And so this idea came to my head. I'm like, I know so many talented, smart experts in various areas of business, whether it be through ads, whether it be through marketing, branding, et cetera, that can actually help an entrepreneur that's starting off, that has the skill sets to actually create an amazing business, actually idea and concept to launch. So it literally happened during the beat of the heart of the pandemic, just talking to people and just really doing surveys and putting things out there to the entrepreneurs that I know and also to the folks that I knew that got let off. And then actually asked them to reach out to their network of influence. And here we are.
So how did you come up with the name?
I think it says it all. You know, I wanted experts to know that there was a tribe just for them. You may not have all the answers. It may not all, you know, it's not in front of you. You're not clear as to the direction of where you should go in your business or in your concept. Your concept might not even be clear, but there are people just like you that are equipped to help you. And there are people that are on the same even playing field as you, that are experts that want to help you grow, as well as you don't even realize sometimes that you have expertise that can help someone else in the community grow.
Yes. And what are some services that you provide through the Experts Tribe?
Great question. So there's a couple of things. So one, every week there's going to be uploaded master courses for people to take. It's a one-shot fit all. It's not a one-shot fit all, I should say that. What happens is, you know, you're going to get a video this week about branding. You're going to get a video this week about marketing, or whatever the case may be. And whatever we hear, the community is saying, hey, we need some more help with, we need additional help with, we're going to have guest speakers come in monthly to talk to them, and they can do a Q&A session to ask the questions that are literally probing them while they're going through the process of starting their business. Another thing that we're going to do, we're going to actually have pitch competitions. I think you remember that, you know, I have the NSCS, the National Student Entrepreneur Summit, and we have this pitch competition, and it's so amazing and helpful because people are able to dissect your business in areas that you're not familiar with, right? You're like, I didn't realize that was important. Yes, it is. It's very important, right? Some people think that if they just throw something up on social media, yeah, they're going to just gain 10,000 clients. It doesn't work like that. So this provides them the opportunity for someone to kind of peer into what they're working on and help them perfect it. So that's another benefit. Another thing we're going to do is there are different areas of interest. Let's say, for example, cannabis. Cannabis is something that, especially in our community, you kind of think, a lot of people think they should shy away from it just because of the past and so many people getting incarcerated. But it's a great means of a mode for entrepreneurs right now, right? It's so many areas. You don't have to be a grower to make money. So we're going to have panel discussions such as that, where people on a monthly basis can hear about different fields that they can join and participate in and create wealth.
As far as investments.
But also, when doing that, you also need to have some knowledge about it, right? You need to have a baseline of what this business actually entails. What does it actually mean? What do you need to put up? You know, I know a few people that are growers, and there's people that have, they actually have shops, you know, not in New York, but in other parts of the country, and they're thriving and they're doing extremely well. And so I think those types of concepts and ideas can be extremely helpful. But more than all of that, forget all of that. My purpose is to create synergy. I don't when you're a solopreneur, you think it's just you, and maybe you have a couple of people that are following you, a couple hundred people that are following you, and maybe you have a couple of customers, and you're like, I want to hold this all to myself. No, it's the numbers game. So if I have 500 people and you have 500 people and our neighbors have 500 people, and now we share audiences because our businesses are similar, they can connect, but they're not the same. So I'm not taking away from you, but now my audience can get a taste of what your counterpart's working on. It's a win. And a way that we talk to our the people that we work with, our tribe, we want them to create affiliate programs. And I know you may not be, you may not know, the audience out here may not know exactly what that means. But that means you have a service, and if someone else markets your service, then in return, you get a part of the profit. So for example, on my site, I believe everyone's an equal partner with me. So if you become an affiliate of mine, you get 50%, right? So if you bring someone on as a member, you get 50%. I believe in that because that's how your numbers grow, right? If you're just focused on you and the people you know and your mom and your dad and your cousin, that's as far as you're gonna go. Think outside, and it costs a lot of money to create ads and marketing. I'm at the stage where I can do that, but there are other people that they're just like, well, I don't know. I only know 5 people. I only know 10 people. No, you have a marketable skill that your counterpart needs for their audience. Connect the dots. So my big push is connecting the dots. Let's create partnerships. Let's create synergy. Let's create a movement that allows us all to succeed, and no one gets hurt. Everyone just grows, and hopefully businesses can survive past the pandemic.
Yeah, I like it. I like everything that you're talking about. But Lorene, you didn't just start this. There's a background. Mom got involved and she put you through school. She worked herself to the bone. Talk about it. A lot of people think that you just jump into something and it just happens for you right away. But there's a lot of groundwork.
Thank you so much for even bringing that up, because I think my foundation plays a huge role in even my mindset. Like, as you can know, I'm a big fan of entrepreneurship. I think it's everything. I think even if you have your 9 to 5, I'm going to answer your question, even if you have your 9 to 5, have something else. Take a passion project. Take something that you've learned at your job and create something more. So for me, my mom was an immigrant, and my dad from Jamaica. They came up here, they put me through private school. They worked their fingers to the bone to make sure that I was that I got the best education that they could afford. I never saw my parents go on vacation, not once in my life. And not once. I never saw my mom go on vacation or my dad. They worked and they provided and they loved. I was very loved. And that was their focus. They said, you're going to be it. Like, we're living through you. We're doing this for you. So I think I tell you this funny story. I was in school one day, and my parents get a call, and they're told to come down to the school, and someone tells them like, hey, she's not suspended or anything like that, but we definitely need to work on this. She has a business for the last few years at school. Your kids, she's not even a teenager. What is she doing here? She's an operation. We just found out about it today, and we need to just shut this down. And my parents just, can't believe you did this. Like, why would you do that? Oh my God, I can't. And when I got outside, I just felt so bad, and I felt closed in. I was like, oh my God, my parents, they've always supported me. What's going on? So we got in that car, and they high-fived me. They said, you go, girl. You did that. I am so proud of you. Let's market to the family. Let's market to friends. So it was just, I was like, oh, okay, so this wasn't a bad thing. It's like, well, maybe they're like, maybe you shouldn't have started an operation, at school, but we get the idea.
But that's how you back your children. That's how you back family.
That's
family working together.
Yeah. And so the experts tribe, that's my family now, right? I want to back you, and I want you to back me. And so that's the start. It was that seed that was planted in me through them that allowed me to dream big. I have failed at things, I've succeeded at things, but I never stopped pushing towards greatness, right? Because I don't think it's out of my reach. I don't think it's out of anyone's reach. And when those success happens, you're like, man, it wouldn't have happened if I gave up on myself. And it wouldn't have happened if they gave up on me a long time ago and said, you just can't do it. So instilling in people like, hey, you can do this. Like, you got this. You're scared, you're nervous. Where can we work on? And again, when you have these pitch competitions, when you have other experts come on board and actually have one-on-one or group discussions, people actually get to dissect what they're working on and push towards more, right? And in real, I've slowed myself down. I'm unsure about this, but I think I got this. So yeah, that's my start. I'm here. And I think I told you, I actually started another business. So this is actually,
Look at you.
yeah, so I think I told you, this didn't just start this during the pandemic. I had another business and it was more of a resource component. But when COVID happened, I said, people need more than just resources and where to go. People need a place where they can actually do, we're here to help them do. So I had a business when I was in Harvard. When I finished, I was working on it. And then I decided I wanted to make it bigger because of the pandemic, and I did. And I'm excited. And today is the launch.
Beautiful. I
So
need
I'm
two
so
things from you.
excited.
I need two things from you. They're gonna wrap me up briefly. I got 30 seconds. How did you? What advice would you give to youngsters starting their business? But you got to give it to me quick. And then where can we go to get more information on you, because you're doing some great things?
My advice is come up with an idea and concept, right? Figure out if there's a market for it, and there's easy ways to do it. We can have another discussion another day because I know I have to go, but there's Facebook. You can go into different groups, you can pose questions and find out if there's a need for the thing that you're interested in pursuing, right? Once you have that business, find a way to niche it down even further. And then test it out on your market, right? Test it out with your friends and family. But I don't want you to just do friends and family because they're just like, yeah, great job. I want you to go a little bit further, dig a little bit more, and go to the other entities. Again, Facebook group is a great way to do it. It's just an easy thing for me to say right now, where you can find out, throw it out there, and people will provide free services for what you're looking for, what you want to pursue, and let people they'll let you know. Your tribe, whoever's around you, is going to let you know if you're on the right path. And if you want to find out more information about me, you go to theexpertstribe.com, and you can email me at info@theexpertstribe.com.
There you go. Lorene Cowan, founder, The Experts Tribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. It was awesome being here today with you guys.
All right, we'll take a break. I've got more open. We'll take a break. I've got more open coming up next. We'll take a break. I've got more open coming up next.